Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to Cartoon Hangout for a new Miraculous Ladybug review. Sorry for it being a little late, but I was tired yesterday and didn't feel like doing much of anything. That aside, let's get to the review. Episode 3 of the English dub, Stormy Weather, is the first episode we deserved. In fact, it's technically episode 1 of the original release of the show. As good as the other two episodes were, I felt the choice of villains were the weakest part. The villains aren't horrible, but Stormy Weather, to me, seems like the perfect first villain. I mean, compared to Bubbler's bubble powers, or Mr. Pigeon's pigeon controlling powers, the ability to manipulate the weather puts her in the same category as Storm of X-Men fame. I do wonder what goes into the decision to air the episodes in a different order. In this episode, we see Marinette babysitting a little girl, Manon, and being talked into going to the park by Alia in order to watch Adrian's photo shoot. This has to have some of the funniest and cutest moments in the episode, involving Marinette and daydreaming about her future life with Adrian.
Then we'll get married, live happily ever after in a beautiful house, have 2 kids, no 3, and a dog, maybe a cat. Nah, forget the cat. A hamster. I love hamsters.
On the flip side, this episode actually involved the most amount of flirting between Cat Noir and Ladybug.
Why, thanks, Ladybug, but I had it covered.
Huh? No time for your childish charm, Cat Noir.
That toothy grin is so corny, but hilarious. We also get a few more action sequences than I think we've gotten in the previous 2 episodes. Or at the very least, they're even better this time around. That's one of this show's highlights. While it does do comedy, and pretty well, it offsets it with plenty of great action scenes. I mean, this moment, coupled with the music playing, was fantastic.
Get out of here, you nasty bug.
Going back to the villain, Aurora Boreal, a not-so-subtle name, becomes Stormy Weather. Really cool villain, not so cool sounding name. Being the first episode originally, we don't actually hear Hawkmoth mention evilizing at all. In fact, Ladybug is the one who says that word. I've heard we'll eventually get origin episodes, so I'll just assume she's not the one who coined the phrase, and she actually heard it from Hawkmoth. Speaking of old Hawkmoth, he comes across more sinister in this episode than the other ones, despite still having a really odd smile. Hey, like father like son, I guess. As I said at the beginning of this review, this was an all-around stronger episode in my opinion than the first 2 were, and I'm perplexed why Nickelodeon decided against having it as the debut episode. Honestly, if you want to convince your friends to give Ladybug a shot, show them this episode. I think it does a better job of showing you what the show is all about than the Bubbler or Mr. Pigeon did. It offers up a better villain, and a lot of cute flirting scenes between the 2 protagonists, not to mention plenty of action and comedy. And, not to mention Alia. While she's been in the previous 2 episodes, this episode really shows you that she's capable of handling herself in a crisis, despite not having any superpowers like Ladybug or Cat Noir. It's always fascinating seeing regular humans act heroic even around actual superheroes. Great character development there. And before we wrap up today's video, I have some more Miraculous Ladybug trivia for you. This time about the show's creator, James Astruc. I hope I pronounced that right. Did you know he also worked on such shows like Totally Spies, Witch, and Code Lyoko? Do you know how much I love those shows? Way too much to be healthy, lords and ladies. Way too much. Each of these shows is a vastly underrated gem. If you haven't had the chance, please go check out these shows. I'd love to hear back from you about what you thought of them. Also, this makes my comment on Miraculous Ladybug having a Totally Spies vibe all the more amazing. Anyway, that's been my review of Stormy Weather. If you want to tell me what you thought of the episode and whether you felt, like me, that it would have made a better first episode for the dub, let me know in the comments section below. Also, make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing for more Cartoon Hangout. Take care.